Well, Iran's in the news. In Talmud, there's a story of Shur Malka, who's the king of Iran, says to one of the great sages of Israel, Shmuel, I see that you have a tradition that the Messiah is going to come on a donkey. You know what? I'll send him a nice, fleet, beautiful horse. It's not just a joke. We have some kind of a fascination with the donkey. We see that Abraham, when he took Isaac to be bound on Mount Moriah, he took his stuff, the things that he took with him, on the donkey. Moshe Rabbeinu, when he went to Egypt in this week's Torah portion to take the Jewish people out of Egypt, he brings his wife and children on the donkey. What do you mean, the donkey? Some commentaries say that it's actually the same donkey of Abraham. Wow. We're now talking about a donkey that's 400 years old. And that same donkey of Messiah, wow. Now we know it's over 3,700 years old. What's the meaning behind this? So the word chamor means material. If you'd like an animal that represents matter, more than energy, more than spirituality, it's the donkey. The horse or the camel is considered a species that has a special beauty to it. It has a form that is unique and special. It takes you to a place quickly. The donkey represents just the blah of materialism. You know, it's slow, it's stubborn, it's just in its own place, and therefore it represents the stubbornness, if you'd like, and the coarseness of matter. So why do we have this significance of interacting with this donkey? Abraham, Moses, Moshiach, why not a beautiful fleeting horse, or at least a camel? So the Rebbe explains it like this. There are two ways to view our interaction with chumrius. Same thing as chamor. Chumrius means materialism. There's two ways we interact with it. One is that we succumb to its temptation. We cannot, eat, drink, be merry, for tomorrow you may die. We can't fight it. It's all around us. It's our total experience. Materialism is real, and it overwhelms us, and we need to, we just basically give in to it. The other way of dealing with materialism is to run away from it. Many religions have as their way of conduct to be holy, to be separate, to be removed from material things. Some don't get married. Some are ascetic. They don't indulge in material pleasures and things of that nature because it might bring you down. In a certain way, many people within the religious community see things in that light as well. They see the material world as their enemy, and therefore you try to remain above it as much as you can, because if you don't, it's going to bring you down. You're not going to be able to be a spiritual person when you're totally coarse with the chamor, with the materialism of this world. Hasidic philosophy emphasizes that our job is neither one of those two. Certainly, we have to remain above, but at the same time, we have to harness it. We have to utilize it. We have to be part of it. So when we take the material things, our job is to take the material and to make it something holy and spiritual. And indeed, that is the continuation between Abraham, Moses, and the Moshiach. Abraham uses the chamor for his stuff. He himself doesn't ride on the chamor, but his stuff he puts on the chamor to take it to his ultimate destination. Moses, he himself doesn't go on the chamor, but he does put his human beings, his wife and his children, on the chamor. Mashiach will himself ride on it. That represents the fact that as we get closer to the time of Mashiach, we will take matter and spiritualize it and sanctify it and make it something holy. That is our task. That is our role. That is our goal. That is our purpose. We don't succumb to it, but we don't run away from it. We engage. We engage. Every circumstance and situation that Hashem puts us in is there for us to engage and refine and elevate and lift. So we take the lowest dimension, the lowest aspect, and make that spiritual and holy. To be sure, if you think about within places in the world, Bondi Beach would be considered a place of matter, materialism to the utmost. It's not a place that emphasizes spirituality. But what happened there? If we take it and use it to elevate, to refine, to lift, and to make something spiritual of it, to bring people to do something holy because of the terrible things that happen, then that's how we come and we ride the donkey to the coming of Moshiach. Good Shabbos.